major drug bust and weapons seizure, a massive blow to transnational crime networks. In a groundbreaking operation, authorities have seized 43.5 tons of drugs, confiscated military-grade weapons, and arrested key members of a dangerous international crime syndicate. But that's not all. This operation is part of a larger effort to dismantle criminal networks across Latin America. People in our country illegally can either choose the easy way out, or they can face deportation, which isn't pleasant. The Biden administration used the CBP-1 app to allow over 1 million people to illegally enter the United States. Now, my administration is launching the CBP Home app to give people in our country illegally a chance to leave voluntarily. The easy way. If they take this opportunity, they might even have a chance to return legally at some point in the future. But if they fail to use this chance, they will be found, deported, and permanently banned from ever returning to the United States. You're never coming back. Using the CBP Home app to voluntarily leave the United States is the safest option for illegal immigrants. This approach not only helps our law enforcement, but also saves U.S. taxpayer dollars and valuable resources from CBP and ICE. These resources are critical for focusing on dangerous criminal aliens, and that's where our efforts are currently concentrated. The names and ages of individuals arrested during this operation, highlighting their diverse backgrounds. The suspects are from Guatemala, Mexico, and Ecuador, underscoring the international nature of the criminal networks involved. This serves as a reminder that drug trafficking and organized crime are not confined to a single country but often involve global networks. There is a suspicion that some of the arrested individuals might be related, such as father and son, which could point to family-run criminal operations within these networks. The authorities will continue their investigations to confirm these relationships. In addition to the weapons, the authorities also seized 100 kilograms of cocaine, valued at $30 million. This is a major blow to the trafficking network, as it disrupts their ability to distribute drugs and profit from illegal trade. The seizure of such a large amount of cocaine sends a clear message to criminals that law enforcement is actively working to stop these operations. The operation also led to the confiscation of 3 boats used in the transport of drugs. This points to the methodology of criminal groups, who often use marine transport to move large quantities of illicit goods across borders. The boats and other criminal accessories will now be handed over to the Attorney General's office and National Police for further investigation and destruction, thanking those involved in the operation, highlighting the successful seizure of drugs, weapons, and the arrest of criminals. This operation is part of a broader effort to combat organized crime, and it serves as an example of what can be achieved through coordinated law enforcement actions. The authorities stress that they will continue to focus on criminal organizations involved in drug trafficking and violent crimes. These groups are a threat not only to local communities, but to the security and stability of entire regions. The authorities aim to dismantle these organizations and bring the criminals to justice. The growing problem of illegal activities, including the trafficking of drugs and the use of weapons by criminal organizations, specifically drug traffickers. These groups often use illegal firearms to defend their operations and attack their enemies, posing a significant threat to both law enforcement and the general public. The weapons and illegal trafficking activities often span across borders, making the issue not just a local one but also a transnational problem affecting multiple countries. 43.5 tons of drugs seized. A major operation led to the confiscation of a massive amount of 43.5 tons of different drugs. While cocaine is often the most prominent, the transcript also mentions the presence of synthetic drugs, which are growing in prominence in the global drug trade. These substances pose a significant danger, not only to individuals but also to communities at large, as they contribute to addiction, violence, and crime. $85.5 million in value. The drugs seized are valued at approximately $85.5 million. This figure highlights the sheer scale of the drug trafficking operations and the enormous profits generated by these illegal activities, which further incentivize criminal groups to keep operating in these dangerous areas. The weapons found during the operation, which are typically used by criminal gangs and drug cartels. These weapons include AR-15 carbines, AK-47 rifles, M60 machine guns, and Barrett sniper rifles. These are military-grade weapons designed for heavy combat situations, indicating the level of violence these groups are capable of. The large number of ammunition found over 6,000 rounds for AR-15 and M60, AK-47, further emphasizes how these criminal organizations are equipped for sustained combat or defense, and they use these weapons in attacks on law enforcement, rival groups, and civilians. These weapons are primarily used to kill, and they are part of the criminal organization's toolkit to assert power and control over certain territories, particularly in areas impacted by the drug trade. The Territorial Control Plan, which has been instrumental in reducing crime and improving security in regions affected by drug cartels. This plan is considered an international model, meaning it has been so successful that other countries are looking to adopt similar strategies to fight organized crime. Through drug seizures and weapon confiscation, the authorities have been able to protect countless lives across Latin America. Criminal groups that were once able to control neighborhoods and entire regions are being dismantled, leading to less violence and fewer innocent victims.